Hello everyone, my name is Grace, better known as Grace V on YouTube, and I am a full-time ASMR artist, meaning I create and upload daily ASMR videos over on YouTube since 2017, so roughly about 4 years now. I've always experienced ASMR as far back as I can remember. My mother's soothing voice had always given me solace in any spiraling moments before I even knew what ASMR was. It was around 11-ish that I began unfortunately suffering from depression and a crippling anxiety disorder. Back in 2010 or possibly 2011, makeup tutorials were very popular uploads on YouTube. And I found myself watching them on repeat just to watch the slow, gentle application and hear a soft, faint voice from the camera. I was 11 years old when I discovered ASMR by finally typing in whisper video on YouTube, only to discover a community of other fellow ASMR viewers who shared similar experiences when listening to these intended relaxation videos. We all have a story, and it was in my darkest moments that ASMR helped me cope and feel less alone, and inspired me and brought about my passion to help others struggling, whether that be mental or physical health-related issues. Today, I'm very excited to be partnering with Pink to kind of break down what ASMR is and discuss the ties between ASMR and mental health as part of Pink and the Jed Foundation Make Your Move Fast. While tapping and creating sounds with various Pink products I have sitting in front of me. If you've never heard of ASMR, ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. It's essentially just broken down to visual and audio stimuli that can create a calm and tingly sensation on the top of people's scalp, back of neck, down their arms, and sometimes even spine. I do personally experience ASMR tingles when something triggers my ASMR. Various stimuli such as visual or sound is called a trigger. These triggers are intended to give you ASMR tingles. Similar examples of this are maybe when you're in school and someone played with your hair or traced letters on your back, maybe having your hair cut by hearing kind of the scissors and having the personal attention. Or someone using a softly spoken or lower toned speaking voice that seemingly relaxed you and you might have suddenly felt sleepy. That's ASMR. There's an entire genre of videos on YouTube simulated to intentionally trigger your ASMR. These triggers are soothing, relaxing, quiet, and very much intentional. Popular triggers range from softly speaking, like so, whispering into a microphone, personal attention, such as visuals of maybe softly trickling my hands down the screen, slowly brushing a makeup brush down the top of a microphone, the crisp sound of tapping my nails on objects, and even the crinkles of flipping through the pages of a book. And even repeating soothing affirmations for self-care, validation to often ease into an ASMR video or cope during a challenging moment. People often think ASMR is just whispering, but there are hundreds of visual, sound, and sensory stimuli designed for your relaxation. Oftentimes, ASMR videos are used as almost a white noise or played in the background while studying or working. I find people most frequently use ASMR videos to help them fall asleep and de-stress. Now that we've sort of dissected more of what ASMR is, I wanted to take the remainder of this time to ease into the concept of ASMR with intentionally lowering my voice and exploring a couple of basic ASMR triggers with the few products I have here from Pink, while rambling about the impact of ASMR and our mental health with you. Mental health, to me, is our daily lives. It often means putting myself first, becoming aware of how my mind and body works and what it's sometimes telling me. So I often like to begin an ASMR session with a soft tone of affirmations and validations. Becoming mindfully aware of our posture and our breath and our thoughts. Just mindfully aware there's power and vulnerability. When no one is watching or listening, how do we feel? I'll give you a moment of silence to maybe reflect. Remember, it can be physically and emotionally. It's the small things that can create a ripple effect in our lives. I encourage you to give yourself permission to come as you are today. You are enough. If you're struggling with mental health, it looks different for everyone. It's subjective and manifests itself differently. We all have a story. Listening or watching ASMR is not only a space where we can connect with others, but ourselves collectively coming together to share, most with a focus, to share healthy ways to cope with challenges, depression, insomnia, responsibilities, and more. ASMR is even a great place to explore self-care. For me, it's the comfort of experiencing the challenges of mental health and knowing there's a designed platform that's created almost a cocoon for feeling safe and calm. ASMR has helped normalize that we sometimes haven't figured it out. Do you know what I mean? It's okay not to have it together all the time, and that we are not alone. You are not alone. Unfortunately, stigmas exist due to a lack of comprehension and often compassion. A lot of people turn to ASMR to often soothe their challenging moments, from insomnia, anxiety, and much more. You are not failing if you are struggling. The thousands and thousands of ASMR creators over the years, and just as many, if not more, viewers commenting underneath these videos, has collectively helped people realize being or not being where we want in life, whether that be physically or mentally, never made us any less of a human. So, next, I'm going to lower my tone, even lower, if that's okay, to a whisper. And oftentimes, a whisper of repetitive words can be used to trigger ASMR for many. So, let's test a repetitive whisper and use my nails to make a subtle tapping noise to the lid and bottle. This here is the Warm and Cozy Shimmer Body Mist This is Tropical Balm Body Mist, Fresh Fig and Pastel Palms. It's very tranquil illustration with blue hues and pinks and yellows and oranges. That lotion's gonna fall all the way to softly spoken? Do you feel more relaxed, maybe more sleepy and less tense than before? This might have been your very first experience with ASMR, or maybe you discovered a new ASMR trigger that you enjoy. Experiencing ASMR when listening and watching videos allows viewers to receive its benefits of calming and soothing sensations. And maybe in time we can become less reactive and more responsive as a result of the nurturing nature and relaxing space ASMR as a genre provides. I do hope, if nothing else, today you feel as though you feel like you've been given a safe space, discovered and will continue and possibly consider a new self-care tool, ASMR, and know that you are by no means alone in your struggles with physical or mental pain. I hear you. I see you. You are resilient and brave. You are brave, and if nobody has told you today, know that I am so very proud of you, and know that someone is thinking of you. Me, it's cheesy, but I mean it. ASMR has taught me to rest, unwind, find comfort and community, and sitting with my state of physical and mental well-being, which is oftentimes daunting. In the face of mental illness, I have definitely learned a few things. Acceptance and empathy. To accept myself on the days that it's harder to look in the mirror at myself, or even sometimes get out of bed. I've learned empathy for myself and those around me as a result of my own personal experiences with mental health, and even more so since finding a community within ASMR. I'm so very grateful for this opportunity to connect with so many of you on such an important topic today. I do hope you'll give yourself grace throughout the day and we're able to feel positively impacted by our ASMR session